Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for Retards in Cars.
It's Jeremy coming to you with another car video.
Look how close you park. Stop filming me.
Calm down. The bitch ass hoe.
Sorry.
That told me to calm down.
What are people mad at me for now? Not checking my emails in a timely manner. Can you please leave me the fuck alone? Fuck off!
No. Because what I'm trying to say. Don't even look at me like that.
Well, that's retarded.
Oh, she got a bullring nose.
Oh, bullring. She wants to
Have
run
we-
around.
She has been on before, but she's back.
I was going to say, she's
gonna
familiar.
ask that.
That bullring looks familiar.
Wait a minute, is that Alex? Back for a second round.
So, was Alex actually in a truck or not?
No, he was on it because the truck wasn't moving. So I don't think he was really there.
Fair enough. Now, we're not going to do the whole, is this one a boy or a girl? We know this one is actually Emma Watson's. We've gone through this before. All right. Okay, so let's fucking get into this.
Okay, so you guys seem to be really vibing with the car rants about Christianity. So here we are again. Today, my bone to pick with Christianity is being raised in the church and being taught about Adam and Eve and how the painful childbirth was a punishment for their sins. I think that it affected me in ways that I didn't really realize. So things like having a period or, like just the way that my female body works, it inherently reminded me that we are sinful creatures and that the way that my body is doing its thing is a punishment for sin. And I think it's such a sad idea because me as a young girl growing up was so embarrassed and so ashamed of the things that my body was capable of doing instead of celebrating the incredible things that your body does. And of course, yes, childbirth is painful and periods are painful. I get really, really bad cramps. Anyways, I have a time on my period, and as much as that part sucks, I wish that I had been able to honor and celebrate my body instead of feeling so embarrassed and ashamed of what it's meant to do, Also, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 35,000, and I just passed 1 million likes on my account. I am so excited, so I'm celebrating again with a donut. I wanted something a little bit funner, but this one has sprinkles, so it's fine, I guess.
So I wanted to eat something shaped like.
I'm guessing it's vegan.
Okay, all right, hold on. Blabs, you got to go first.
I'm confused. So because the
Me
apple, we have bad periods. I don't really get how she went from A to B. You know that gif, the woman trying to figure out all the math in her head. That's me right now. I'm like,
I've got a question for you, Blabs.
Yeah.
Have you ever been ashamed of your period? You shouldn't have to don't answer that. My point is the fact that she's
never mind, don't answer that.
The fact that she's even talking about that and bringing that out to me is just who the fuck cares? If you were ashamed about the things that your body was capable of, good for you. That's your problem. Why does everybody else need to know about that and the fact that you used to be ashamed of your period? Now I'm proud of my period. Oh my God. It's so amazing.
Period, our BFFs.
Well, no, you
Anyway,
clearly
you can
see someone
continue.
that paints with it.
You're the best person to speak on this. I just had to spit that out. It's fucking stupid. These people are so
if you
dumb.
get a bunch of women that get together that constantly hang out, eventually their cycles line up with each other.
I think these people are that dumb that they think that just because they're in the safety of their car, they forget that when they post it on the internet goes outside your car. Everybody sees your retardedness. Fucking idiot.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Blabs, go speak.
Words escape me, really. I'm just confused.
Okay, so
she said a lot without really saying much, didn't she?
Yeah, that's what I'm just what is your point here? She hated her body, now she loves her body. Fuck periods. I'm
No,
with
no,
you
no,
on
no,
that
she- no, no,
100%.
she never said that
But
she
like,
loved it.
what?
She said she wishes she loved it back then.
What
So she's upset that
16-year-old
she-
kid loves their body, male or female? Let's be real here.
I was gorgeous.
I don't know. Have you seen a picture of Rhino when he was 16?
It's disgusting.
I was a handsome man.
I got a picture over here. I
That's
actually,
woman,
it's
G,
funny
it's
you
crazy.
mentioned that. I actually, Rhino. I'm sorry, bro, but I was saving this for a later, like a few weeks from now. I was actually thinking of saving it for Casual Rage 100.
Shit. Here we go.
But I do actually have a picture of you at 16 years old.
No, you don't.
I do. I do.
I don't believe
I'm sorry, but I'm going to show it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, we
Raging
saw this,
Rhino
yeah.
at 16 years old. It's only gotten worse.
I changed my mind. That's definitely a 45-second one now.
I hate having a pussy as an eye.
Is that what your priest told you?
All right, Lyndon.
Yeah.
What the fuck did this chick even say?
I don't even know.
She's pretty right, actually. I'm
You
gonna
can smell
be
the
the,
video from me, can't you, Lyndon?
I'm gonna be the what is devil's advocate? Well, it's funny, devil's advocate is talking about Christianity. But anyway, she like think of what the Catholic Church did to women for hundreds of years, and she's saying, well, they're kind of
Bible.
not to that extent that they're like, hey, women got to stay home, but it's like, hey, they don't teach them about these things if you're growing up in that. And now she's like, oh, I'm free to be able to experience everything.
Which she
Unhindered
clearly,
from the shackles of
she
the church.
clearly dealt with that oppression 100 years ago.
The Bible made her see that her body is beautiful and
Plabs,
precious.
this is a true statement. All 16-year-old boys are probably loving their bodies.
Yeah, well, they're discovering stuff, but like, who's all happy
yeah.
with like freaking acne and everything, right?
Doesn't matter in that moment.
That
For
weird
those
kid
2
barking over
minutes.
footage.
2 minutes at 16. Jesus.
16.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's a bit much.
I'm actually a bit confused on this one. I really am. To me, she just said a whole lot of words without saying much.
Yeah, it's just fluff, and then she's just like, "Look at my donut."
So your donut shit.
No,
It's a really
It's
weird
like the
donut.
church,
I've
Lethal,
never
it's like
seen
you.
that before.
Lethal, if they said the church says don't masturbate and you're like you're not allowed to for 16 years and then you find out you can, and it's like, oh, these guys told me I couldn't do it.
Get me that nut.
Exactly. Now you're like, yeah, I can. Thank you.
I think you guys are missing the point of this. She just wanted to eat a donut and not feel guilty, so she made up this whole rant in the car just so she can go, look, I can eat these carbs. I'm all good. I'm not fat.
That's certainly plausible.
It's plausible. All right, that's gonna be Tard number 1. We'll see how that one goes. So this is.
It was
gonna
pretty
be,
retarded though. She like used the Bible to try and say that she used to be ashamed of her body, but now she's not.
Yeah, dude. She said she was a Catholic. Of course you're ashamed. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, that's insane.
You wheeze
cool,
when you
you've got
laugh.
shame.
It's funny.
All right, potential Tard number 2.
Be Alex.
So I took my parents to court for having me without my permission.
That's gotta win.
I'm done.
That's gotta win.
Instagram sucks how you can't rewind though, but that was pretty fucking good.
Oh my god.
In the words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
Well, let's get going.
And so the court ordered them to give me $5,000 a month to cover my basic living expenses.
What?
Well, they went and had that appealed. So now they don't have to give me any money, and I have to go get a job.
Oh my god!
And I'm realizing, like, I don't have any work experience or any higher education.
Get it?
Nowhere's paying me $5,000 a month.
You don't need $5,000.
So how the hell am I supposed to be able to afford my bills?
OnlyFans coming soon.
Like, what?
She could take nose photos.
Don't have children if you don't want to support them.
That's so right coming from you.
You're
right
not
I
a
love it.
child though.
I know. I'd do nose photos.
Dude, that profile, man, I tell you.
That's
like
a
an
fucking
Egyptian
strong
pharaoh.
contender right there.
Oh,
Man,
that first line, I'm suing my parents because they had me my permission. If they didn't
Yeah,
have you,
let's
you're
play-
not
let's play
around.
that
Therefore,
part
there's no
again.
permission to give. Like this, it's like the headline of an article that doesn't make any sense, and you can't
A few
listen to
months
the rest of
ago,
it because you're still
I
trying to
took
unpack
my
the
parents to
first
court
part.
for having me without my permission.
Can we do that?
Lidl's like, hang on a
I'll call my
second.
I'm a condom baby.
Well,
I'm a walking fucking
They
court
didn't even
case.
intend on having me, and they still
Yeah,
had me. Oh my
exactly.
god! The problem
I've
is
always
like
said I'm a test tube baby because that means I've got proof that my father's a wanker.
your parents' responsibility. The parents' responsibility to their children is up until half of it is in the problem that they've raised you, obviously, but is until you become an adult. And when you become an adult, you become independent. And what are you going to do for your $5,000 a month that you're getting from your parents?
That's a fuck ton of money too.
It
My
is.
gosh,
That's 60
It
grand
is.
a year.
Are you
you buy
are
a
you-
house with 60
And that's
grand.
60
No,
grand
no,
US.
not
a
here,
year.
not here, not here.
Dude.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe not here anymore, but you could get like an apartment for sure, no problem.
She definitely wins for me.
She could go on
Just
vacation.
leading. And
You
it'll
know,
be hard
hey,
to
hey,
beat
Rhino,
this.
the weird thing about it is she's actually 45 and she's still going on about it.
Yeah, that's the Gen X / early late boomer era going into like retardedness with the rest of the world.
Disparu, thank you.
I don't think Blabs has looked at house plans.
Well, depends on where you live, first of all, and second of all, not
Maybe
right
in
now due to price.
Wait, hold on.
Well, I mean,
why does she need? There is a lot to get into with this one, but I mean, $5,000 a month. What are you spending all that money on?
What's
Your bills don't cost $5,000 a month.
Makeup, all of that stuff.
Well, no,
Probably
it
getting
depends
her
on where
lighting
she's
for her
spending it.
OnlyFans account. Gotta get
Probably
the
where
camera
she's
ready.
renting and shit like that. Like
That's what it is.
Booze.
95% of it.
she's living a expensive lifestyle.
Jesus
That's all it
Christ.
is.
bottled water that has in the glass bottle, whatever that's called.
I don't have
Fancy
any
one.
work
Lyndon drinks it, he knows.
experience.
What?
I don't have any schooling.
Drink what? You talking about?
I'm a victim.
Dude, my dad's about to wake up fucking furious, man, because I'm sending him a message going, "You're going to fucking court, cunt." Like, I had no say in this.
I'm suing your ass for
You
having
didn't
me.
ask me if it was okay to
Li-
have me.
Lethal, like if I had to go to court, this is technically your fault. I'm gonna get you in court right now. Here
Can you
we go.
imagine doing that to your parents? Like how
I know,
awful
how
of a
brutal
child?
is that?
How
would
heartless
never
and
do
fucking
that.
like manipulative and narcissistic. All that is. Oh my god, I can never do that. Never. Fuck them. Jesus, this chick sucks.
That's a very, very, very strong contender for retards in
Yeah.
cars.
I don't even think we need to
Yeah,
watch the
like,
other ones. She wins. This one wins.
Fan of Lady.
Sorry, you cut out.
So
You're
I'm not a
muted.
big fan of Lady Rhino. I'm just saying that because of the nose.
Now this is a bonus one. This is women driving an airplane.
What is that?
That's a woman piloting a plane.
That is a
No.
a redhead.
That's like a really ugly version of Adele.
It's like retards in planes.
Retards and planes. An ugly version of Adele. What? There was a hot version.
She's not ugly, man. She's, she's okay. She's all right.
With a voice that deep, she doesn't have a gag reflex.
It's better than one cover girl. Two cover girls.
Who does that? If they're on their phones, they weren't even looking in the sky. I guess you didn't see this video beforehand.
I did. I sent it to him.
So, allow me to put a positive spin on this video. Who says women can't park?
That is fucking wow. That's some
Was
dark
that
aim. I
Rebel
love that
Wilson?
shit.
That's true.
Oh, over here we call her Tula. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Can you imagine being so dumb to like
Imagine being dumb enough to get on a plane that's piloted by a woman. You kind of deserve it.
Dude, and redheads to begin with as well. Like, you know, if they die, they're not going anywhere. They got no soul, so.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good point. It's all bad there. All right, so that was a little bonus one. That one doesn't count, but that was fucking funny. What the fuck is this one? So this is our third one. It's Deadpool.
Why is there so many morons in the Marvel fandom? Always complaining about this, about that. Shut the fuck up! The latest one is about that new Daredevil series that they announced. All of these morons seem to think that it's gonna be PG-13 because it's Disney. Let me tell you what. There's rated R stuff on Disney Plus, dum-dum! The Netflix Daredevil show and all of the others are in there! Fucking Deadpool is on Disney Plus! None of you morons ever listened to Stan Lee? Marvel is a big family where there's something for everyone! If you don't like it, fine!
He needs to get on that plane.
You! Said that it's not going to be always about you or get the fuck out of this fandom! Fuck!
All right, can I just say something? Or does Ryan have to go first?
No, I'll allow it.
All these things that he just mentioned were not made on Disney Plus. Has Disney Plus actually made anything for Disney Plus that's rated R? Real question.
Well, if R stands for rape, every single Star Wars product they've done.
Yeah, no, like legit.
Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Are these new shows and movies that are coming out exclusively on Disney Plus? Are they rated R? Any of them?
I don't know, but I mean, this rant is clearly fake because they had to stop and change masks between the squinty-eyed one and the round-eyed one. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, that I was just like, oh, okay, so this is just a bit. They actually legitimately put time and effort into this rant.
I just want to say that Deadpool isn't on Disney Plus.
No.
Liar.
I thought it was here in America.
Oh, maybe it is in America, but it's certainly not here.
What are you talking about? There's Deadpool and Deadpool 2 here.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about, cunt?
Not on Disney Plus.
Are you fucking retarded, cunt?
I just searched it.
You are
just, like,
fucking
playing
mean.
tennis back and forth.
Stay at my screen right
between
now.
the two of them.
I just searched it.
It's right there, cunt.
Deadpool 2 or Daredevil.
Man. It's not coming up on mine.
Have you got your kid features on?
If you restricted access.
Maybe
turn your
it is my sister's
turn your
account. Maybe
VPN
it
off.
is. Maybe it does.
Yeah, you got your kid features on.
It's not my account, so that's why.
Oh, then it probably does have.
Yeah. There you go.
What are we thinking of this?
It's all right. I'm not stupid. It just wasn't there. All right.
He just has his child services on. It's all good.
Oh, yellow spider guy. There you go in the chat.
Speaking of Tula, you want to see something really funny?
Are we done with this retard?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Now that we think it's a bit, I don't know if it's really that retarded.
It's a bit like, if you play it, you'll see the mask.
Yeah, the eyes change. I did notice that. But that's not like something you can do through the mask. Like he can.
No, it's literally it's two different masks.
Well, what he said was still retarded. Yeah. But
you know what? We'll include him. We'll include him. We'll give
take
him
it as
inclusion.
We'll say that it was real.
Yes. All right. One last retard, and then we'll show whatever Rhino wants to show. It's probably some fucking gay shit.
Baguette shit.
I apologize in advance for whatever gay shit Rhino's going to show.
It's funny.
I don't like the look of this dude.
I thought that was Neil Patrick Harris for a second.
That's a woman.
That's
one in the chat. It's a boy. Two of it's a girl.
That's a woman.
Ellen.
What do you think, Lyndon?
It's Ellen.
Dude, I think that's the fucking Night King from Game of Thrones.
Got a very manly jawline.
It's a Night King. Hey,
it's a Night King. Oh, did
it
that have
it's
Emma
Watson.
Black.
I thought it was NPH first, but then this person opened their eyes, and now I kind of think it's female.
I'm gonna say one. I'm gonna say it's a dude.
Yeah, that's got to be a dude, right?
That jawline, it's got to
Dude,
be.
I'm not seeing any shadow on the neck for an Adam's apple. I'm going.
No, that's the thing that's concerning me.
Bug self. Is that
And
girl
no-
soccer
and
player?
no-
No, this one's much more pretty, I think.
And no facial hair.
Megan Rapper. No, it's not.
Oh, it
She's
might be a
fucking
dude,
ugly, dude. She
Oh.
looks like a freaking cat's ass.
No Adam's apple, no
Vegan's
facial
agenda.
hair.
All right, let's go.
So I thought I'd bring you an up.
I still don't know.
I still don't know. It sounds
Nah.
like Ellen
Female.
DeGeneres.
Nah,
It's female.
called it.
Okay, she goes for a minute.
So I thought I'd bring you an update of the
Oh, dude, those
whole
hands are very
gender
masculine. Holy
identity situation and how
My
I'm handling it
thumb.
in my classroom. So the student who
you're not a
originally
teacher.
asked me about, pronouns and identifiers, and if I had them, I went up to her and I asked what the best way for me to go about this with students was. And they told me that I should take the time and individually ask each student privately
Do
to
you
know
recall these
what
twice at two
their
different
identity
angles?
was, how I should refer to them, and how I should refer to them around their parents,
I
because
should
that's
have
a
referred
different
to
issue.
you.
I then took a
Oh
minute
my
to
God.
thank them because, this is an important change that I need to make, and I wanted them to know that they're responsible for it. Okay, this is where it gets heartfelt. The way this individual
Heartfelt.
Fuck yeah.
thanked me for what I was trying to do and the
Fuck
attempt I
yeah.
was making, guys, I had to take a minute. There was a little bit of crying. Not in front of her, on my own, in my own car.
What are you?
It's a female, 100%.
Look at those eyes of
I hate
Smeagol,
these
bro.
teachers. I hate these teachers.
You know, I bet if she made herself actually look female again, she'd be probably pretty nice looking. I bet.
Here's the thing that made 0 sense, and Blub's right. It has
No.
to be a female.
What was she going
So,
on
like-
about? I couldn't figure that out. She just kind of rambled.
No, that's the weird thing. I like the
Identity,
part which you like. This is hard for us. Like holding up a sign saying "Be sad." All right, here you go, and then said nothing that had anything to do with being sad.
Is this Kevin Smith?
Yeah, dude, he really needs to get fat again if that's the case.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
It's what would happen to Eminem if he transitioned.
Poor Feminem.
Is
I
that
hate
the
these
monkeypox
teachers.
that
I hate
keep
the
seeing?
teachers. I hate the teachers because
It's
what they're
always
doing
teachers,
to the
right?
kids,
It's always teachers.
like, and the way that she, he, it, they, them, fuck, whatever the fuck you are.
Zazier.
Yeah, ZZ or Zur.
ZZ.
The fact that they said that they would take the kid and speak to them about their identity and how to refer to them, but then also how to refer to them in front of their parents, because that's a different issue. It's kind of like, okay, when you were a kid and you had we're in this cool little fan club because you had all your friends together.
No
or something
rhinos
like
allowed.
This, too much Fortnite. But when you're a kid, you had your little groups and stuff like this, and you would tell them things that you wouldn't tell. They're trying to be that. These teachers are trying to be that, and they shouldn't be. They should actually, if the kids are coming to them and go, I don't feel like I'm a little boy, I'm a little girl, off their own bat, let's say, it's stupid to think that a kid would do that. But let's say they were to do that. The first thing the teacher should be doing is not taking them into a room to,
By
who knows,
themselves.
do what with the groom or whatever they're going to do. But they should be going straight to their parents and saying, this happened today. And that's what used to happen in those situations back when I was at school, so that your parents could talk to you about that situation that you brought up with your teacher. Because maybe, yes, as a kid, you felt like you couldn't confront your parents about it. And you could confront your teacher because they weren't so attached to the situation. But then it is the teacher's job to go to the fucking parents and tell them. I fucking hate this because they're destroying the kids. They're destroying the youth with their stupid... again, we talk about kids' minds being sponges and absorbing information, right? What information are they absorbing from these so-and-so called teachers that should be teaching them math, history, actual fucking history, not rewriting history for their little fucking shit, right? Their little
it's
pronoun,
pronounced herstory.
Back in the day when fucking our forefathers came to, bring our country to be, they said to each other, I'm a man. And one of them said, I'm a woman. And, Adam and Eve was actually more Adam and Steve. And it was, it was fucking bullshit. The shit that they teach is bullshit because it's their constant narrative and it is doing damage to the future of the world.
And the
I
narrative
continue to
is
say that the fucking movie Idiocracy is more and more becoming a documentary. More and
I
more
like money.
becoming fucking that whole thing about, The Simpsons traveling into the future and actually making episodes that actually then happened. Like, these people fucking went into the future and made this movie that's going to tell the future of our civilization. It is absolutely fucking disgusting. And these are actual adults.
President.
They're not. They're fucking children. They've still got children minds, childish minds. End rant. I can't stand it when they do this to the kids. They're destroying the world.
This is the part where it gets heartfelt. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Lethal, you're muted.
There you go. Raging
I said,
Lion.
okay, so I said two things. I said my favorite documentary is Deliverance. And I said, Blabs, do you have anything to add to that?
It showed me how to treat piggies. I agree.
Yeah.
Make him squeal.
No, Rhino just kind of raged and said it all.
And he didn't say narrative's fucked. So I'm sorry, Rhino.
Yeah, I know, dude. And you mentioned the narrative twice, and I went, the narrative. And what's the narrative? It's
and
the narrative is fucked.
He said the thing.
Did that make up for it?
He said the thing. He said Lyndon.
Yay!
Lyndon, he said the thing, Lyndon. All right, you fucking dickheads. We're going to put the fucking poll in the fucking chat, you motherfuckers. And we're going to do a quick little recap on all the fucking, all the retards.
All the tards.
Tards and the cars and the plane.
Oh, the tarts and tards.
This week, we had Christian religious bitch. She's number 1. Number 2, we had fucking my parents.
She wins.
My parents.
The voting already is far ahead.
She wins.
Retard number 3 was Deadpool. And retard number 4 was, I still don't know what that is. Fallout 4 modded into real life. Fallout 4 realistic graphics.
Is that Rhino's girlfriend?
Oh, dearie. Oh, wait.
No,
Lyndon,
that
who you voting
person's
for?
real.
2? Blabs?
2.
Grant? 2. Rhino?
Well, despite how much I hate 4, it has to be 2 because this is just the most retarded thing I think I've ever heard.
Dude,
I'm suing my parents because they didn't get my permission to have me. Stupid.
Who are you voting for, Lethal?
I don't get to vote. I don't get to vote.
Oh.